The next activity here that you guys are gonna, or at least attempt to do, is to kind of make a bridge of sorts, right? We're gonna have something overhang or hang over, kind of a valley, right? To see kind of how that works. So if we take a look here, here's my makeshift valley. What I'm going to go with here is I'm just going right on the edge of the table here. I don't want stuff to fall off. And this can be done with anything that you have, multiple copies of. Actually, a deck of cards works really, really well for this, or maybe you've got a bunch of bricks lying around, or a bunch of pieces of lumber that are all fairly similar in size to do this. What I've chosen to use is popsicle sticks, because I have a few of those laying around the house. So the idea here is we want to try and extend a bridge across here, but the only really building materials we have is this stuff, and we just have to go by stacking. So like here, it's right at the edge, and I could push this over the edge a little bit, but it's only going to go about halfway until it's going to get a little bit wobbly. And if I go any more past halfway, it's going to fall into the abyss. And we don't quite want that to fall into the abyss there. That's not what we want. So what we're going to do is sort of stack things together. So in here, I'm going to grab about 5 of these things here, and I'm going to, see, can we extend past and stand over the abyss in a sense, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by sort of spreading these out a little bit so I can kind of grab at those. So what I can do on this is I can take actually the top one and do just like we were doing before. Here I can take this and sort of start to extend this out a little bit, and it will get about, oops, I'm kind of moving that a little bit. It'll get about halfway out until, there it's a little bit wobbly right there, right? But I've got this one halfway over. So now we've extended a little bit farther than we were before. And so now I can move down to moving the second one on top. So I'm going to hold this one down, sort of extend this out a little bit. Let's see how far we can get without dropping down the, oh, man, that went there. So let me pause the video and pop back up to that point. All right, and we're back, and here I've gotten that extended a little bit more. I can still see that it's falling just a little bit, but that's okay. So then our idea is, can we keep kind of extending one at a time? Magic of technology. You guys could probably jump ahead right to the end of the video and see how I do on this. So that's seeming fairly wobbly right there, so I'm going to stop at that one. Move down to the next one here. Oh, that one can't extend too much farther. So that's pretty wobbly right there. Now you can see here, actually, I'm going to try this and move this just a little bit more. You can notice that my one here is almost actually completely over the edge. Not quite, there's still a little bit of space there. So the challenge would be, how many sticks can you use to get this farther one, how far out can we extend that? Can you get it to completely hover over that edge without really anything necessarily underneath it? So that's your challenge in this one. You can use a deck of cards, or you can use books, or, like I said, bricks, or anything else that you want that you can stack out and see, how far out can you actually get in this process?